Hey, my name is Stefan. Welcome to this video where I will explain our Cutlist tool. As you can see, I'm logged in. We recently launched our new tool Cutlist, and the main reason for this tool is you can actually order panels from sheets super easily, which are quite straightforward. The tool has been completely produced by us, and yeah, it will hopefully makes it more easy for you to order your panels uh, with a simple tool. So basically, I'm currently logged in on the platform. You don't need to have an account to place your cut list. So actually, like if you just want to test out, you can just start the cut list and experience how it works for you. Anyway, in the middle of our screen, you can see use a cut list, and we directly go to the cut list via that step. So in the screen, you can see directly on top that we have some options auto-checked. So we have grain direction, we have edge bending, we have consider HPL, and we have the safety margin. Of course, like grain direction, edge bending, and HPL are quite forward. Safety margin has more to do with the edges and whether the sheet needs to be completely straight or whether they can just use the current sheet. Over here, you can see you can add extra material, and on the bottom you can see like for every category from the top, what kind of material you would like to apply there. In this case, I just want to make it a simple order, so I only select grain direction and edge bending. In case of like HPL, you should just test it. You apply like a top HPL and a bottom APL. It's quite straightforward. In this case, let's do a simple sheet. We would like to cut panels out, so let's go with an MDF towpan. It's a quite known material, and for edge bending, we could either select like a preferred edge bending, could be anything, whatever we have in the database, or you could state you would like to have a fitting edge bending. Currently, this is written in Dutch. After this video, we will make sure it's written in English. But basically, you can just fill in fitting edge bending, and it will just get you the fitting edge bending for that material. Right now, the next step is to fill in the panels we need. So for the test, I will just mention we have panel 1 and we have panel 2. Panel 1, we need a quantity of 10, and of panel 2, we need a quantity of 20. The length for panel 1 could be 300 by 300, and the second panel could be 800 by 200. Super odd measurements, no problem, we're just testing the tool here. For the first panel, we would like to apply edge bending on the length only, and for the second, we would like to apply it to every edge. So for the first panel, we select length 1, length 2, and for panel 2, we select all the edges. And as you can see on the right side, the panel is directly like changing, updating. It's getting like the optimal sheet nesting for this sheet size. Additional notes, you could like request anything for the test. I'm not doing it, but basically it will be helpful for you to like just bring any additional information that could be relevant for the order to put it in here. Right now we're at a max of 2 sheets in total. Maybe it helps if I adjust the grain direction, but in this case, like since we already pre-selected that it didn't matter, it was already looking for like the most optimal size, which is out of 2 sheets, right? And on the right side, we also directly see the whole estimated price for the current sheet with the panels cut. But before we continue, let's also add an extra sheet so you also understand like how we do this. You basically just press add a material. We can over here super easily select another material. So basically it's a chipboard. It's still written in Dutch. I will make sure it's updated. And same for the edge bending. I would like another fitting edge bending to the chipboard. For this sheet, I would only like to have 1 panel, 10 of these panels in a size of 1000 by 100 by 500. And let's do these random edges to be edge bended, right? And again, you saw on the right side that the nesting was changing. It was again calculating like, hey, how can we optimize this panel for the sheet? And this is the final offer. So basically we have the MDF towpan, we have the spaanplaat, which is chipboard, And the estimated price for this whole production will be 270 euro for the MDF material, 25 for the chipboard, and for the edge bending, well, it's kind of explanatory, but basically it will give just all the costs for sawing, edge bending, handling, and whatever, right? As you can see, there's one thing highlighted, which is a manual quote required, which means the quote you will get from us has to be like manual check to make sure it's correct with your request. But most of the cases, like the proposal comes out directly with like an estimated offer that fits your needs based on your requirements. So the job is finished. I go to the next step, which is basically filling in where the project has to be delivered and what the deadline is for this current delivery. So basically, end of August is maybe a bit quick. I want it on the 14th of September. It needs to go to my home in Amsterdam. Let's review the whole request. And here we can actually fill an order name. In this case, we call it MDF plus chipboard panels. Any notes, anything you would like to share for the order. You could download the file as a Cutlist, so you can actually upload it again in the next Cutlist. And you could also read on the bottom what the next step is. And basically, it's not just more than we're going to check the order, we're going to bring in an official offer. And after that, you could approve or decline the offer. As you can see again, the estimated total is 672 including VAT. Sounds good to me. Let's place the quote request. So this means that you actually don't place the order directly, it's just a quote request, so we can actually work on it and propose you an official offer. So this is mainly the explanation of the video. Hopefully this helps you on like how to understand how the Cutlist works. And I would say just test it out, experiment, see how it works, maybe request a quote, it's still free. And let's see what kind of results we get out of it. So good luck with your first Cutlist and hopefully see you soon. Thank you for watching.